Well, this is an election about two very different approaches to our nation's future. I believe that the time for fighting is over and the time for resolving these big issues is at hand. You know, defining victory as a good fight doesn't satisfy any of us. And I believe that it's my mission in the next Congress to work with Republicans and Democrats to resolve the debt and deficit crisis, to get the economy turned around, to get people back to work. It's not going to happen if we do it the Republican way. It's not going to do it if we do it the Democratic way. It's not going to happen if all we are for is raising taxes on everything, medical devices, Social Security, Medicare, and so forth, as my opponent believes. But it's also not going to happen simply by cutting the growth of government. A year ago, I sponsored a bipartisan budget for our nation. It was based on the principles of the President's Bipartisan Task Force on Deficit Reduction, also known as Simpson-Bowles. And I'm the only member of Congress in either party who has been endorsed by both Erskine Bowles, President Bill Clinton's former chief of staff, a Democrat, and Senator Alan Simpson, a Republican senator from Wyoming. And the reason they did that was they know that I am a principled Republican, but they also know that there are big issues in this nation that need to be addressed. And they will only be resolved if men and women of great principle are willing to come to the table and work these issues out. And that's how our nation has gotten through all of its challenges in its 236-year history. And as your congressman for the next 2 years, I pledge to you that I will represent you, I'll represent this district, and I will represent this country to the very best of my abilities.